Put the phones away. The dad said it gently at first. Hey, let's put the phones down for a bit. Just tonight. The car hummed along the two-lane road as pine trees swallowed the sky. No service bars, no streetlights, just the long stretch of asphalt leading toward the lake house they'd rented for the week. The kids groaned in unison. Dad, there's literally nothing to do here, 16-year-old Ava said, thumbs still moving. Her younger brother Noah didn't even look up. I'm almost at a checkpoint. Their mom Rachel smiled politely but said nothing. She hadn't spoken much since they left the city. She stared out the window like she was counting trees. The dad, Mark, gripped the steering wheel tighter. That's the point, he said. Nothing to do but be together. Make memories. Ava rolled her eyes. You sound like a poster. Mark laughed, but it came out thin. The lake house was older than the listing photos suggested. The porch sagged. The wood smelled damp. Inside, the air was cold even though the power worked fine. The lake outside was perfectly still. No ripples, no insects, no birds. Mark stood in the living room, clapping his hands once. New rule, he said. Phones go in the drawer. Just for the week. Noah laughed. You can't be serious. Mark opened a kitchen drawer and placed his own phone inside first. Screen down. Final. 1 week, he said. You'll survive. Rachel hesitated, just a moment too long, before slipping her phone in as well. The kids protested, but eventually complied. The drawer closed with a soft, final click. Mark exhaled like he'd been holding his breath for years. That night, they played board games by lantern light. Noah noticed first. Why does Mum keep looking at you like that? Rachel sat stiffly, eyes tracking Mark's every move. When he caught her staring, she flinched and looked away. Mark smiled. Too wide, too practiced. Just tired, Rachel said quickly. Later, as Ava brushed her teeth, she noticed something scratched into the bathroom mirror, barely visible beneath the steam. Remember before. She wiped it away with her sleeve. The words vanished. On the third day, Noah woke up crying. I dreamed we already did this, he said at breakfast. The same house, the same lake. Mark froze mid-sip. Rachel dropped her fork. Dreams feel real sometimes, Mark said quickly. That's all? But Noah shook his head. No. In the dream, we left early. Rachel stood so fast her chair tipped over. We should go, she said. Mark, we should leave. Mark's smile collapsed. No, he said softly. Not yet. That afternoon, Ava wandered down to the lake alone. The water reflected her perfectly. Too perfectly. When she moved, her reflection lagged behind by half a second. Her phone buzzed in her pocket. Impossible. She ran back to the house and yanked open the kitchen drawer. The phones were gone. In their place lay 4 cracked screens. Black, dead, hollow. Behind her, Mark spoke. You weren't supposed to look. Ava spun around. Where are our phones? He swallowed. They remember things you shouldn't. Rachel appeared in the doorway, shaking. Tell them, she said. Please, tell them now. Mark's voice broke. We already lost you once. The truth came out in pieces. There had been another vacation, another lake, another demand to be present. A truck on a wet road, headlights, screaming, water rushing in. The kids hadn't survived, only Mark and Rachel had made it out. Mark couldn't live with it. So he'd found a place, remote, quiet, thin between moments, where memories could be replayed if you gave something up. Like time, like truth, like the future. You're not real, Ava whispered. Mark shook his head, tears streaming. You're real enough to me. That night, the lake wasn't still anymore. It churned. The reflections climbed out. Rachel grabbed Ava and Noah. We have to go. Now. Mark stood in the doorway. If you leave, he said, I lose you again. Ava looked at him. Really looked. You already lost us, she said gently. The reflections screamed as the kids ran past him, through the door, into the night. In the morning, the lake was calm again. The house was empty. Mark sat alone at the table, staring at 4 phones, now fully intact. They buzzed at once. New notifications, memory saved. Mark smiled. Next time, he whispered, we'll do it right. And somewhere, far away, 2 kids woke up screaming from a dream about a lake they didn't remember visiting, and a dad who kept asking them to put their phones down.